Gerry, that was just not a pretty hockey game.
Yeah, we didn't put much of an effort in tonight. It's hard to understand. It's probably the most important time. It is the most important time of the season. We can't afford to give away any games, and we just didn't, you know, with the exception of maybe the third period, we played all right, but the first two periods, you know, we weren't there.
What, any idea what causes that? Leftover from the game in Victoria maybe the other night? Leftover emotion that came out ready to even the score rather than play hockey, or what was it?
You know, it's probably the toughest question there is, you know.
I know.
If we could figure out that, you know, we'd probably be first place. But there is no excuse. I mean, there's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't come out to play hard for a game like tonight. I mean, you try to find some positives when you play like you did tonight, and, you know, there were some, you know. We had, like the third period was, you know, a decent period. But overall, you just have to be disappointed with the effort we put in.
Defensively, I thought the guys played pretty well. It was the offense that just couldn't make it happen.
Well, Victoria took the game to us. I mean, they played the kind of game that they wanted to. I mean, they kept it low scoring. They kept us off the scoreboard, you know, until the third period. And, you know, they controlled the flow of the game, and that's exactly what we didn't want to let them do. When they're in our building, you know, it's our rink, it's our hockey game. You know, we should play like that, and we didn't tonight.
Now Seattle comes in after a tough overtime loss in Seattle. The Thunderbirds losing to Portland. Sunday night's game becomes even more important.
Oh, that's right. I mean, it just gets more and more important. And, you know, I think the guys felt the loss tonight. I mean, you know, they take it hard, and that's good because, you know, they have to be ready. We have to be ready to play on Sunday. And, you know, Seattle's been playing well lately, and it'll be a good test for us. So, you know, there's just no question. We have to be ready to play.
Gerry Johannson, assistant coach of the Tri-City Americans, thanks for joining us. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Thanks.
And that wraps it up. Our final score once again at the Tri-Cities Coliseum. Cougars winning it 4-1 over the Tri-City Americans. I'm Kirk Williamson. Good night on this Tri-Cities Radio Americans hockey broadcast.